And hi guys, welcome back. It's me, Drew. In today's video that I have for you, we're hanging out with Amanda from CBS 58. Hi guys, welcome back. It is me, Drew. In today's video that I have for you, I am really excited to talk about this. Oh my gosh. So tonight I am going to talk to you about something really awesome that happened to me in the month of November. So this past Sunday, if now you already know this if you're on Snapchat, Instagram, and all that, but I was on TV. Yes, like I was on TV, and I don't even know how to tell this because it was just really cool and awesome, but I guess I'll go. So a few weeks ago, actually it was the weekend after I found out that I was not approved to have my plastic surgery. Me and my boyfriend were on our way back from Minnesota when we were doing our Twin Cities tripping, and I got contacted by someone from CBS 58, which is a news source in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they basically were like, hey, we're interested in possibly doing a story on you, and I was like, oh, well, here I am, this is my information, and they're like, all right, we'll call you tomorrow and let you know if we're interested or not, and we're going to talk to our producer, and I was like, okay, cool. So then on Monday, I'm getting ready doing my thing, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. I said, the odds of me actually getting on TV, I'm not going to put my, whatever. And I was actually in the shower. I had on my cup of coffee, face mask from Lush Beauty. My hair was coated in conditioner, and I was doing my thing, getting ready, and all of a sudden my phone's ringing, and I was like, oh my God. So I got out of the shower, answered the phone, and it was Amanda from CBS 58, and she was like, hey, talk to my producer, we'd love to come and do a story on you. She's like, can I come out today? And I was like, yeah. So she came out that afternoon. Seriously, you guys, I was freaking out. So she came out that afternoon, and she was like, hey, we're gonna do a story on you. And I was like, okay. So she ended up being here for over 2 hours, and they filmed me. They talked about my YouTube channel. They talked about just how I share about my life and my changes on YouTube and all of that. And at first I actually thought they were coming out to the story about focusing on my weight loss, because that's usually what a lot of these stories are. They're like, oh, this lady lost all this weight, oh my God. And I thought that's what they were coming to talk about. No, they talked about us, the Just Like Drew crew. They talked about us. So I was freaking out a little bit. It was really exciting. So it was really cool. It was a really surreal experience. Honestly, it was a really humbling experience. It was just honestly, I was so honored that they would even think that my story had value enough to be on TV. Was just on its own was crazy. And then the really amazing thing is she's like, we really like your story. I think we're gonna make yours a longer piece rather than our normal pieces that we do. And they had me, and so she's like, it'll probably air in December sometime. She's like, usually our stories, we have to turn them out in a day. She's like, but your story we're going to have turned out, we're going to give you, it was a 10-day deadline. They got until November 30th. She's like, and then we'll let you know. And then sure enough, November 30th rolled around. I talked to her, and she's like, it's going to be on the Sunday. So this past Sunday, I believe that was December 3rd. What was Sunday? What's today? Today's the 8th. Yeah, the 3rd. I'm doing the math, man. I was Monday would be the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, so it was December 3rd. I made my television debut. My mom and dad were a part of it. My dad got to talk on there, which he was very excited about. I'm gonna tell you something. The magic Marcus was working, okay? My dad was at work, and I was like, my dad will never forgive me if I'm on TV and I don't let him come and have a little conversation with these news people. So I called my dad. He's not answering his phone. I call his work. They're not picking up the phone. I was like, I swear to God, if my dad. So then I call work, and I finally get through to somebody, and I was like, I need to talk to Marcus. And they're like, okay, he's with someone. And I was like, it's an emergency. So then they transfer me to somebody else, and I was like, I need to talk to Marcus. And they're like, and I'm like, it's an emergency. My dad picks up the phone. I said, Dad, the news people, they want to get you on TV. All of a sudden, I felt like I hung up the phone, and the man showed up at the house. I have never seen that man appear so quickly in my entire life. My dad was here. He changed his clothes. He was ready. He got on TV. And then I tell you what, it aired. He was so excited. He watched it like a million times, and he counted how many times he showed up on the show. He counted 4 times he showed up on the show. Then we were watching it again. Notice in the background of one of the shots was his picture. So technically, he's saying he got on TV 5 times. It was like the whole story might have well just been about you, Dad, because you know what? You're the real star today. So that was really, really exciting. My dad was just thrilled, and I was so happy to get him on there. You guys know how I love my parents, and I could not. I was like, I will never live this down if I get on television and the Magic Marcus is not on TV with me. So the Magic Marcus got on TV. He was on there 5 times. And first of all, really quick, let me just say this. I will put, they put the broadcast online, so I will put a direct link below in the description box of this video if you want to check it out. So don't even worry about it. You can see it. It was really, really cool. So my story got to be a whole 3 minutes. The really cool thing too is like when the news show started, they talk about like, these are the 3 highlights we're going to talk about. And your girl Drew was the second one. I was right in the middle, sandwiched in between the stories. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to tell. I was like, it's on there. Like, I was like, it's happening. It's happening. So we're sitting there. It was me, my mom, my dad, my best friend, Grace, and my boyfriend / best friend, which I'm hoping you guys will get to meet in the next couple months. And he was sitting there with me, and he was like, going to get up. And I was like, babe, you can't get up. You got to sit down. And he's like, I just feel like I need to walk around. And I was like, babe, you need to sit down. And he was just like, okay. And so I was like gripping him, like death gripping him. And like, so we're waiting. And I was like 21, 24 minutes into the show. So like, I'm like literally like, I think his blood circulation like cut off in his left arm because I was like gripping it so tight. And finally it comes on and we're watching it. We're sitting there and I'm like sitting there, like I'm freaking out because here's the thing. When you make YouTube videos, it's one thing. Like you can, you know, edit, record and like, you know, start over, stop. But when like somebody else makes a video of you, you have to trust them and like everything they're doing. So they make the video. I watch it. It was phenomenal. I loved it. I was like beyond amazed with how like awesome it came out. Now I will say, I realized the camera does add 10 pounds. My face looked I feel like my face looked like kind of big in it, but like, I was like, I don't care. I don't even care. I was like, I'm on TV. I don't care if my face looks big. I'm on TV. It looks like I never contoured a day in my life, of course, but it was really, really, really cool. And then when it was over, like we literally, all of us were like holding our breath. We're holding hands. Like my mom's like crying and we're waiting till it's done. It finishes and all of a sudden, like, we all just go, ah! And like just screamed. Like I couldn't even believe it. I was like, I can't even believe this is happening right now. Okay, also this video, I'm on like a 32. I do not even care. So, it was the most amazing moment ever. It was just surreal, unbelievable. Like I said, thank you, CBS 58. I'm so beyond honored they even thought of me. Like, honestly, like, just the fact that like my story is getting out there, that people think my story had value, and the fact that like I have the opportunity to hopefully like help other people is just like so amazing. And so it was wonderful. So the other thing I want to talk about is what it was like when they were here. So it was really weird preparing for this because it was like, I was sitting here and I'm like, what do I wear? Because I'm like, my style is my style. And you know, you guys know I have differing styles at times. And I was like, you know, I want to look nice. I want to look good on TV, but I don't want to look like so over the top. Like I don't want to go too bold with my makeup, but I don't want to go too light. And they're like, she says she does makeup, but she doesn't look like she does makeup. You know what I mean? So I was like, I need to find a medium. And then I was like, I want my clothes to be cute and trendy, but not like so over the top that it's like, girl. So, you know, that was, so if you're like looking at my outfit and my makeup in it, like that was why I chose what I chose. I was really happy with how it turned out. It was funny. My friend Jordan, one of my besties, he saw it and he's not like a man for compliments. And he was like, you know, Drew, you looked really, really good. And I was like, what? And he was like, you looked very nice. He's like, I know you were worried about how you were going to look. And I thought you looked very, very nice. And I was like, Jordan, that's like the nicest thing you've ever said. Ever. And so it was really, really cool. Like he's like, no, he's like, I noticed. He's like, I thought you did really, really well. And the other thing is I was like terrified. Like, honestly, like it's weird when I'm coming out here and I'm making a YouTube video. It's one thing because it's like, I know you guys, like I trust you guys. I love you guys. But it was like, this is totally different. This is an audience that like does not know me and they don't know like what I'm about. So I was like terrified the whole day. And honestly, the whole time I was like, don't throw up and don't pass out. Like I was just like, don't puke and don't fall over. And like, honestly, like I was freaking out. I was super, super like scared the whole time. I just kept drinking juice. I was like, don't faint, don't do it. Like, don't fall out. Don't do anything. And, it was crazy because like, I wasn't feeling like 100% either. And then I got like full blown sick the next day. It was just crazy. So, Life has been wild. The month of December has been absolutely crazy. The month of November was kind of nuts too. But I just have to say, like, I'm thankful. Like, honestly, like, I know I've had some tough breaks happen, but at the same time, like, I've had some, like, really awesome things, and, like, I just have to be thankful for that, and I just have to give glory to God for that, because, like, honestly, like, I'm just honored that I get to live any of the experiences I get to live, and I love you guys, and just thank you guys, first of all, because, like, the fact that you guys are here, a part of this journey, like, that's a big part of it. And I will say, they mentioned the Just Like Drew crew. They showed comments. They were, like, very, very, like, I was like, it's a Just Like Drew crew, because, like, we have family, and we rise together. Like, I was like, they're getting up. My people need to be mentioned, because, like, you guys, you matter to me. Like, I totally, like, So, I was on TV. This video is crazy. I acknowledge that. I accept it. It's fine. But, I totally love you guys. I'm just happy. I'm thankful, and just, yeah. So, that's all I have for you guys today. But if you want to see more photos of me, you can check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, and on Twitter at JustlikeDrew, spelled the same way as down below. If you want to be part of the Just Like Drew crew and you're not already, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below and join our forever family, because we are literally the best crew around, because anybody and everybody can be in our crew. I love you guys so stinking much. And if you like this video and you want to see more from me, you know what to do. Just like Drew, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have an amazing life, and I will talk to you so stinking soon, like next week. All right, bye. Love you. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. The Just Like Drew crew, that I am officially down 250 freaking pounds. And we just go from there, and we roll into the video, and we just start talking and having fun and hanging out. So that's it. Yeah.